Hey YouTube, I decided to put on the light on my laptop a bit more higher, so you'll probably be able to see me better now, I hope. But that doesn't really matter, I guess. We're here to discuss philosophy and philosophy of science. So anyway, um, I ended the video about Panvitalism and the definition of complexity, the introduction, 2 videos ago, and therein there was a note that I forgot I should have explained. So this video is going to first discuss that third note, which I will add in the description down below as well, and then we will start with the rest of the conversation. So I explained what occasionalism means, and before that, I gave these 7 questions which would be answered in this paper. And my note on these 7 questions is the following. It might become obvious to the reader that the Aristotelean theory of causality and teleological thinking, so teleology means teleology means that there is a purpose at which things function at. Teleology frequently is being denied by biologists because biologists assume that teleology equates to believing that God exists and is a maker and is the one pulling the strings and stuff like that. But that's not what teleology means at all. Teleological thinking is the idea that there are 4 causes in the world. And Aristotle had these 4 causes, and we use this teleological thinking in the way we structured the questions of this paper this research that I'm conducting on the definition of complexity. And so the note reads, it might become obvious to the reader that the Aristotelian theory of causality or teleological thinking is being employed to construct these questions. We follow Heidegger's interpretation of the 4 causes, and that's what teleology is all about. It's about the 4 causes. And if you want to know more about the 4 causes, this is the video where I will explain it to you. But Aristotle said that there are 4 causes in the universe. The first and second questions that I made were from the causa materialis, which means the material cause, which if you take a process, what is the material thing about it that is interesting? Let's say, for example, wood burning. The causa materialis would be, well, the wood is the material that is being burned. The third question that I posed is the causa formalis. The causa formalis is the form of the object. So a block of wood, the flames that are on it, the ashes that are beginning to form, those forms. So the ash-like structure, the wood-like structure, the fire-like warmth, the form it takes. So we have the causa materialis and we have the causa formalis. Next, the fourth and the fifth question are the causa efficiens. The causa efficiens is basically saying, well, what is the reason, what is the effect that you were trying to bring into existence? And with a block of wood being on fire, we say that, well, we were planning on having ashes. That's why we put this block of wood on fire. This block of wood is the material it's made of, has the form it has, but it is also being used to be translated, through this process that we call, burning stuff up. So that's the third cause. We have the material cause, it's the first. The second cause is the formal cause. Then we have the efficient cause. And the sixth question is a causa finalis, the final cause. And the final cause is, well, why would you want these ashes to begin with? And well, the reason is because I needed an anecdote, an example to explain what the teleology means. So we call that, I would call that a meta-teleological answer to the last causa finalis answer, which means that it is meta incorporating, it includes the meta of the item, of the thing itself. So what does that mean? In logics, we usually define the world as being the object world, where there are particular items like books, shelves, animals, planets, rainbows, pillows, that kind of stuff. And we have the meta realm. The meta realm is the realm of the language. It's the realm that goes about the Platonic ideal world that we are going to be discussing in the next video. So, but maybe we shouldn't be doing that. I think it would be better if we would continue with the first question, which is now the the first question, which I imply to be mixed with the causa materialis. So the causa materialis leads us to the first question, which is, when we are looking at the definition of complexity, why is a formal definition required? So we will start at that point in the next video, and we will go to Plato in another time, because we should, well, no, you know what, I'm going to do Plato next, and after Plato we can start with our conversation on the first question, which is, why is a formal definition required?